So, the Star Wars Battlefront teaser released last Thursday, and ever since then we have received a lot of information about the game. I thought I would make a video summing up everything we know so far about the game, since a lot of this information is scrambled about on various websites. So let's jump right in. First things first, this game is releasing on November 17th, 2015 for the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. I mentioned this in my previous video, so if you didn't watch that, now you know the release date. But as always, if you do want to know any more information you might have missed out on from last week, make sure to go check that video out. Second most important thing you guys should know about the game is that the first DLC, Battle of Jakku, is free for everybody. It doesn't matter if you pre-ordered or not, you will eventually get access to the DLC. Now the only difference between pre-ordering and not pre-ordering the game is that you're going to get first access to this DLC on December 1st, while everybody who didn't pre-order gets it December 8th. So I do like that everybody gets it for free, but it is a shame that you still have to pre-order to get that early access. Guess that is expected in today's day and age now. As for the key features of the DLC, the Battle of Jakku takes place on the same planet as the beginning of the movie teaser for The Force Awakens, so this will be a nice treat to play before watching the movie. Now, in addition to that, 2 maps are set on this planet for the DLC, so overall I think this will be a great start to the game's DLC lifecycle and support, and the fact that it is free for everybody is an added bonus. Now, this DLC will also explain how the First Order Star Destroyer actually crashed into the ground there. Moving on, in a recent developer diary from DICE Stockholm, they showed what the game is currently looking like in first and third person view. Now, of course, this is altered a tiny bit due to this having been from a co-op split screen tease, but it still looks pretty damn good. Also, co-op is going to be available exclusively to consoles as far as I know. It would be kind of pointless to have this feature on PC unless you want to get a friend of yours from school or work or whatever over at your house to play split screen. If you want to do that, just get a console. Now, instead of a single-player campaign for Battlefront, there's a missions feature that allows you to pick a planet or map and fight against AI and bots, so similar to the instant action mode from Battlefront 2, but quite different. More details on that are coming in the next few months. As for the AT-AT, these things are apparently on predetermined paths or rails to prevent you from using them freely. Now, the reason for this is because they're most likely going to be objectives that you need to capture and defend. So if you think of the train and Golmud Railway from Battlefield 4, I imagine the AT-ATs will work the same way. Now, obviously people are going to be upset about this, but I would save all your thoughts on the system until we actually see some gameplay or play the game for ourselves. Space battles will not be a thing in Star Wars Battlefront. Again, this might upset a lot of you guys, but they're focusing on planetary battles for the time being. Patrick Bach, a general manager at DICE, stated this in an interview with IGN. So as of right now, no space battles. We might see them in a future DLC, but planetary battles with X-Wings and TIE Fighters are definitely in the game. Possibly the biggest news yet is that Star Wars Battlefront will run at 60 FPS on all platforms. Now, I think this is possible due to the lack of last generation console support. I think DICE Stockholm will be able to focus more on optimization since they aren't developing the game for 5 platforms, just 3. Also, the upgraded hardware can now be put to good use in the current gen consoles. So far, this game looks really promising, although with DICE Stockholm's bad rep with Battlefield 4's launch, let's hope this hits the nail on the head with Battlefront. From what we've seen so far, the game looks amazing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing gameplay at E3 this year. So, you guys are officially caught up on Star Wars Battlefront. These are pretty much all the details we know about the game so far. Still no gameplay, but E3 will hopefully deliver that. If you want to read any of the articles I used for this video, check the description down below. And while you're down there, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could click the like button if you enjoyed the video. It lets me know that you want to see more Star Wars Battlefront coverage here on the channel. Also, be sure to subscribe as well for more Star Wars Battlefront and E3 coverage. E3 is coming very fast, guys. Almost a month to go now. So, with that said, I'll be making another E3 video like I did last year, comparing and talking about the various games that are being shown off. Besides that, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a rating and a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.